This is CJ getting a ride from former Lyft and Uber driver Evan Kail. Get ready for the worst rendition of carpool karaoke you've ever heard.
I know none of the words. I would sing if I knew.
No one else was in the room where it happened, the room where it happened, the room where it happened. No one else was in the room where it happened, the room where it happened, the room where it happened. I think we've punished you enough. We'll just get on with the interview. The first time I laid eyes on my friend Harold and Carol's kid, this boy was a toddler rocking around in a crib, a baby crib. Since then, my martial arts student pal went through a terrible phase as a spoiled, rotten Edina kid. See his In the Closet YouTube series interview with me for my take on what a terror he was. Apparently, I terrorized him right back. Graduated from the U with a degree in Japanese studies, started a production company, and now the gifted artist has written a book, UBERED, My Life as a Rideshare Driver. He wrote it from a journal he kept. We were kind of doing a video in a video thing here, between my video and Evan recording his own for his YouTube show. It would not take long for me to wish for the pastoral calm of watching him read instead of being a passenger.
Like that's not gonna hold. Oh well. Hey, what's up you guys? It's Evan. Joining me is CJ from the Star Tribune, and we're going to be doing a little Q&A for my upcoming book, UBERED. So let's roll around.
All right.
Ordinarily, if you were a passenger, I would have you sit in the back. Lyft kind of advocates sitting in the front. I got to the point where I just wanted people to sit in the back because I had the same conversation so many times over and over again that I just didn't want to talk to people. Oh shit. I'm also a very good driver now.
Did you not hear the part where my camera's dropped?
That was my camera and I caught it.
Well, my camera went off too.
Ordinarily, I would have music going. One of my things was I would play like hypnotic music. Like one of my favorites was a band called Eastern Sun. Because I drove so many drunk people that it was one of my psychological tactics. I figured if I played soothing music, it would keep the ride more behaved, and it always did. I had people saying that they felt like they were in a spa having a massage.
Oh, that's what you want, isn't it?
You know, it's funny, I actually drove a massage therapist, and he knew every song that I was playing, and after the ride, I'm like, you know, you have really great taste in music. He's like, yeah, we listen to it every day at my spa. That's in my book.
Okay, we're gonna drive slower than you normally drive, so because I don't want cameras going flying.
Well, I normally drove like a bat out of hell.
I know. I said we're going to drive slower. And then
all right,
you see
nice.
the breaker.
Careful. Cautious driving. I have like the worst road rage. Well, not really, but I get very annoyed with people that aren't efficient with their time on the road. Like people who brake for green lights because it's about to turn yellow. Straight up, I want to get out of my car and slap people who do that. So one of the things that I am not missing about doing this is having to deal with people like that every day.
I don't think that's a rational response.
Not really, but driving doesn't make people very rational. That's one thing I've come to learn. Gonna ask me some of those questions?
So tell me the Uber story real quick.
So the Cliff Notes version, which I got very good at telling people, was I had been pursuing writing since I was in college, and I had read that this was a great opportunity if you have side gigs to work on that, but also make a decent paycheck. I was focused on screenwriting. I had been signed to a talent management company in LA like 2 months before, so I figured it was only a matter of time before I found success, and I just needed something to basically put a roof over my head until one of my scripts caught fire. But 2-3 weeks into doing this, I realized I had a great subject for a book, so I started keeping a diary. Did I bring it with me? I don't think I did.
No, it's at the house.
Yeah. The stories, I mean, you can't make this stuff up. It's incredible, the stuff that was happening to me. And then I started making these rules to try and thicken the plot for the book. So one of my rules was if you invited me in after the ride, I had to say yes. I couldn't say no.
Okay. If
I didn't think you were like a serial killer, but that stopped when a guy pointed a gun at me. This guy invited me into his house, and it was conspicuously devoid of anything. It was just this like empty house. And he shows me his room, and he's got like, oh my God, I don't know how many rifles casually piled in the corner. And he walks over and he picks up a shotgun. And I realized, like, I'm standing in this guy's house, and he's got a loaded gun, and I've just, like, put myself in this terrible situation. So, yeah, I didn't go into anyone's house after that. I realized it was a very, very, very stupid idea. But it made for a good story.
Evan always told me stories he didn't
look at
share
that.
with his parents. I'm glad he didn't
Ferrari.
share that one until now.
That was one of the cool things.
Half battery lives on here.